Hey Saber fans, Tony here from Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a website, RowanSabers.com, where you can find my finished sabers, products, and of course sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have a JFO V2, I think, Fallen V2 by 89sabers. This was originally installed by 89sabers and sold. This was weathered by a separate person as well. The customer here wanted to basically have it reinstalled. Apparently the 89sabers electronics didn't really hold up, and so he was wanting a brand new install, and so I was more than welcome to reinstall the saber for him. So we have, of course, a Shtok V3 connector in here. I didn't end up using any of the original electronics at all. He didn't end up sending the Npxl connector for the saber, which is perfectly fine. But then the 89sabers chassis I wasn't able to use either, just because there was no ProffieBoard in it or anything like that. So we've got a Shtok V3 connector in there. We've got a Black Lion Sabers chassis that I printed off. We've got a ProffieBoard 2.2 running ProffieOS 6.7. You've got, of course, a removable battery system, positive and negative, and then a kill switch here, which you can turn off and on. Right now it's in the off position. And then, of course, a 28mm Smuggler's Outpost speaker. So, very loud, very nice. The customer here asked for nothing but Jedi Fallen Order fonts on there, just featuring Cal Kestis. And he also asked that the Force effects and quotes and stuff for the, or I guess Force effects, that the Force effects be BD1 sound effects. So, all these sound fonts will have quotes, tracks, and as well as BD1 Force effects. So, without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you off the fonts. Alright, so we'll be demoing with a 27-inch blade from Saber Bay. The first up, we'll have, all this will be the Survivor Pack by Kyberphonics/K-Sith. I'll mention the special stuff that I made for each font, as well as all the other features and stuff. But first up is Blue by the Survivor Pack. So I'll just say the colors, because they're all going to be the Survivor bundle, but here's Blue. So, very, very loud, very, very nice. All the blade styles will be reminiscent to this Jedi Fallen Order blade style from Fet263. So just click aux or blasters. So the way I have it arranged is the big one is power, and then this back one is aux. The smaller one here is sometimes hard to press just because of the way it's designed, but just click for blasters. It's very, very loud. Accent swings as well, smooth swing. For lockup, you just want to hold, either or button works, and clash. For lightning block, you want to hold power, tap aux. For color changing, it's the opposite, so hold aux, tap power. You can just rotate your saber to whatever color you feel on the color wheel. If you want to fine-tune a color, you can hold down the power button to confirm you just want to let it go. If you find a color that's pretty easy, just hit tap power. If you want to go back to the previous coded color, you just want to hit aux. I won't show all the features on this one, just because I want to go through all the fonts progressively, so, but this does have a track player, as well as a track. This has Jedi Fallen 01. It's very, very nice. Yeah. Next up, this is, of course, Cyan. A lighter kind of blue. Lighter than my normal medium blue would be. Which is very nice. I'll show off some of those BD1 sound effects now. These are sampled... These are sampled directly from the video game. Which is quite funny. There's about 15 or so, I believe, of the BD1 sound effects on there. Definitely could have been more. There's a lot of BD1 sounds in that game, but just went with 15 or so. This one has a different track on there as well. JFO V2. Yeah, next up. This is, of course, green. Same blade style. Different track on here as well. Yeah, next up. Magenta. Now, if you want to go into the quote player, which is something I included, which isn't the BD1 Force effects, you want to tilt your blade down and hold the power button like you would a Force effect.
You can't stop the Empire! I can stop you.
This will go into the quote player. Of course, it has Kyberphonic and /K Sith included 60-some of force effects, or not force effects, but quotes from Cal Kestis during the video game. So you can go through all those.
A very good friend of mine told me to go out, find my place in the galaxy. Yeah, okay. All I wanted to say was thanks.
Back up. If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
BD?
And you, of course, can cycle through those by tilting the blade down and doing the same thing. Next up, this is purple.
You can't stop the Empire!
I can stop you.
Of course, all of them will have the same quotes on there. I decided not to like mix up the order or anything like that. This will have a different track as well. Of course, it clashes and stuff as well. Something that was really cool as well. I'll show on the next one. Something really cool as well is I made a custom blast begin and end sounds for this saber. So you want to hold down the aux button to get into multi-blast over the multi-blast begin sound. So just hold the aux button for 2 seconds and let go.
Blast him!
Which is the stormtroopers from, or scout troopers from the video game. Of course, you can just swing your saber from them for blasters now. And then if you want to click once more, you'll get out of it, but I made it something a bit funny. So it's actually killing one of the stormtroopers that was blasting at you. So that's how you end the blast begin and end, which I thought was very, very nice for this saber. I'm very tempted to make my own Jedi Fallen Order sound font, but that'll be for a later video. Of course, this has a different track on there as well. Very peaceful, nimble. Yeah. Next up. Next up. Yellow. Such a cool ignition on that one. But yeah. Very, very loud. Next up. So this is a font that I don't think people know too much about. This is the bonus font on that font bundle. This is red. So this one I did a pilot light ignition on there. It is very, very cool. It's kind of a bluish color. I'm not sure how well you can see it on camera. Let's see if I can't do it here. So very, very nice. It kind of matches the snap hiss of the ignition. Of course, a different track on here. Yeah. Next up.
Prepare a boarding party.
And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red depending on the battery voltage, and of course the party blade. Very, very loud. So that concludes the install for the Jedi Fallen Order V2 Saber from 89sabers, installed by yours truly. Of course, have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.